Welcome, you guys, to Bubble Talk, episode 19. I am Toni Rodriguez. I'm your host for today's show, and boy, do we have a show for you. I know I'm always saying that I'm so excited, but I am really excited specifically about today's show because it is about fashion. It's about fashion, you guys. And you know, if any of you know me, I am passionate about the fashion, okay, about the look. I would like to first, before we get all cray-cray into the talking about fashion, I would like to thank both of my sponsors. Without their support, this show would not be happening. So first, let me begin with First Primary Care. First Primary Care is an alternative to affordable health care. Seriously, 30 to 60% less than you're currently paying. Why wouldn't you? Check out the link in the description. See if it's a good fit for you and your family. I am currently a member. I pay $99 a month. I'm a 51-year-old. And according to how old you are, you can pay less even, $75 a month to have, a doctor at your fingertips. So check out First Primary Care. And second is Planet Beach Kingwood. Oh my Lord, what would I do without these girls? Tracy, me, and Ashley today helped me with a nice facial and my spray tan on. Ooh. Anyway, so I just want to say thank you. I love you guys for always supporting the platform of Bubble Talk and supporting women and looking good and feeling good. So Planet Beach Kingwood, thank you so much. Okay, let's get on with the show. Episode 19 has extraordinary guests, not just one and not just two. We actually have many guests around us in the beautiful Kirby collection. I don't know if you can see this, but we're on the 25th floor. Okay, this place is amazing. It's called the Sky Lounge. I want to be here. I'm probably not going to leave. I'm going to try to see if I can live here. But anyway, it's beautiful. I want to say thank you to Kirby Collection for allowing us to shoot Bubble Talk episode 19 here. Our first guest, Sabi Gutierrez, is a fashion style enthusiast. That's her official title. But she's also a realtor, a fellow realtor. I love Sabi because she's always fashionable. She's always fashion forward. She's so positive and optimistic. Welcome, Sabi, to the show. Yay! And guest number 2 to the left of me is Chasity SeReal. Her name is like so luscious. I love saying her name. It's beautiful. She is a fashion designer, homegrown here in Houston, Texas. Yep. Welcome to Bubble Talk.
Thank you.
Both of you. Yay, it's going to be an awesome show. You should have been listening when we were doing the pre-chat. When we were doing pre-chat, it was amazing. When we were doing the pre-chat, what I love about this show is it's real talk and real organic. And we were just having conversation talking about fashion, fall fashion, luxe looks. Love the word luxe. Sounds luxurious. Luxe looks for the fall 2018. While I sit in a short romper because I live in Houston and it's 100 degrees in my car. Yeah, welcome to Houston, Texas. Anyway, so let's start with you, Sabi. Let's jump right in. Let's talk a little bit about fashion trends for the fall 2018. What have you seen out there? Give me the scoop, girl.
One of the biggest trends that I see this season is animal prints, tweed. I know you say you don't like Western wear.
I love Western music, and I will country dance a fool down to the ground.
80s is making a comeback. A lot of leather dresses.
Do you like leather?
Mm-hmm. Also, something that I'm not a big fan of, but like iridescent, a lot of clear.
Yeah.
Like the cellophane looking, that plastic.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. That is interesting. I mean, what do you wear like a cami under it?
I don't know.
That's like a shower curtain.
I think that's probably a trend that I'm going to pass on.
Yeah. You can wear the country western. I might wear the cellophane look. I'm not going to get in that.
But anyway, the leather.
And so, what do you think, Chasity, as a fashion designer extraordinaire? What tips or what fall trends do you see for 2018?
Well, I see everything that she said, but I think I would stick to leather because it's just something about leather just says like power, especially as a woman. You want to have like your power suit on, or not kind of like dominatrix, but
Yeah.
I'll stick to leather.
Hey,
I don't want the clear vinyl.
I like strength.
Yes.
So if you're wondering why these people are on this panel, Sabi and I and Chasity in our pre-show chat, we're talking about that we're working moms, and we're very much driven, very much into our jobs as well as our families. So we had a lot of things in common, which we didn't even know about till today. So for all of you working moms out there, you got it right here. This little trio is working on your behalf. So we're going to talk a little bit about your nails, and look at this girl's nails. Can you see her nails? Can the camera see those metallic nails? Are fire. They are fire right now. Like, they make my little blue nails look like 12-year-olds.
My son talked me.
I feel like a little girl. I'm gonna just hide my nails right now.
No, I need to hide my nails.
Yes, those metallic nails are fire. Yeah, you need a dress like that and those nails, girl. You'd be on fire. Fire.
Thank you so much.
I love it. So how long have you been interested in fashion, Sabi?
I don't know. Since I can remember. I remember I made a big deal when I was, 6 or 7, and I wanted these cute little turquoise hidden heels, and I told my mom I want those shoes, and she had to take me to the store because I wanted those shoes. And since I can remember, I've just been in love with fashion. I love being able to experiment through fashion, whatever I'm feeling that day.
Mm-hmm.
So I think now, and as I was telling you, the older that I've gotten, I just feel like I'm more confident to venture out and try different things than I would normally wear.
Do you, as a working realtor, do you attribute any of your success to the way you dress?
I would say yes, because first impressions do matter. And, they say don't judge a book by its cover, but, it's hard not to when you want to work with a professional and you see them, and they're not dressed professionally.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you question their work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
Right? How do they conduct business if they don't look like they're professional? So it is true.
Attention to detail.
Yeah, I would say so.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. What about you?
I totally agree, 100%. So when I first started and I did consultations with my clients, I would pretty much dress in all black. And my sister would say, "Why do you have that on? You look like a lawyer." And, so I said, okay, well, let me just start. I always wanted to dress professional because that's key. I want to look the part, but I realized as a designer, I wasn't looking the part. And I started wearing my pieces that I actually made.
Is this one of your pieces?
Yes, this is one of my
Amazing.
pieces. I love all black.
Amazing.
Thank you. Unless I made it, when I make stuff, it's, something that's vibrant. And when I started wearing my own pieces, I realized that people would start approaching me, even if I'm with the client, people would say, "Well, who made that?" Or "Who are you?" Or blah, blah, blah. So yes, dressing the part is very key. Very key.
I want to just interrupt for just a quick second. Say hello to some of our Bubble Talk viewers out there. Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for week after week watching Bubble Talk. I want to say hi to Kelly Hardwick. Hey, girl. I told Chasity what you said about her being it in the formal wear and cocktail. I want to go to the show just so I can see. Not that I don't think all the other designers are amazing. I actually have some scoop on one of the other designers that I've known since high school. But I want to see Chastity's stuff because I know she's amazing. I want to say hi to Keith Galloway. How are you? Melissa Davis. Hey. Randall Chestnut. How are you? Digna.
Hi, Digna.
Hi, Digna. I want to say hi to everybody who's watching. We appreciate all of your support. And now we're going to get back to the show. I'll have some questions. And if you have any questions for us later at the end of the show, feel free to ask us. Keep watching. Hopefully we can give you some more exciting tips. Tell us a little bit real quick, and we'll go back and forth if you don't mind, your background. Like, you grew up in Houston. Where did you go to high school? Tell us a little bit about who Chasity is.
I went to Humble High School, and then I did a couple of years at community college, and I just felt at that time, okay, college isn't for me. Professional, I just felt like, okay, it was a waste of time. As a creative, I wasn't getting what I wanted, so I just started to venture off, and I taught myself how to sew. My mom bought me my first sewing machine and, some fabric from Joann's, and my first dress was born, and it kind of just grew from there.
And were you like one of those little girls that paper dolls and sketching and dress up your Barbies and cut up socks and stuff?
Yes, cut up a lot of socks. My mom is, we still talk about that. She laughs about it now, but I used to get in trouble for it when I was younger. And I did a lot of sketching. What's crazy is I rarely sketch now. When I did not know how to sew, I would always draw out like my visions. But now I just like drape it over the mannequin and I just create something just organic.
And what inspires you? What has been, let's talk twofold.
Okay.
The first question would be, what inspires you? What items or what things inspire Chasity?
I would say,
is it music? Is it food? Is it visual? Is it
a lot of movies? I would say.
Okay.
I love going. Being that I have two girls, I'm always inspired by the princesses of Disney or the rebels in Disney. This new collection was inspired by a Marvel movie, Black Panther. So, we're doing Wakanda forever. But out of every movie, I draw out the power of the woman, the power of the character. Cinderella, how she overcame obstacles. Alice from Alice in Wonderland, how she was a rebel and just did not go with you're supposed to do this as a woman.
I would be Alice.
Yeah, me too. I relate to Alice. I love her. She's my favorite. But yeah, just the strength of women and like self-discovery of myself as a woman and as a mom, that's what inspires me. Men couldn't survive without us. I'm just saying.
Whoa. I'd have to agree 100%. So Sabi, what inspires you? What inspires you? Is it a feeling? Do you wake up every morning and you go with how you feel and that's how you're going to dress? Or is it like, I'm really feeling bright colors today? I mean, what inspires you?
Sometimes it's just a feeling. I just wake up and I know what I want to wear. And sometimes I'll go through my closet forever and just start throwing stuff all over the place. And finish off completely far away from what I actually started.
from your first vision, right? Because I go to bed like that too, thinking I'm going to wear something when I wake up. I'm like,
like 20 outfits later.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the right one.
That's an artist, that's a creep. There is an art. There is an art to being a fashionista. There's an art to dressing well. You could have that vision and then you put it on and something just doesn't feel right. You go with your gut on it and you're like, you know what? I think I'm going to go with this black dress or this purple dress or this great.
I agree with you so much because I was just saying that earlier that always go with your gut. Because if you don't feel it when you put it on, you're not going to feel it.
It's your God-given discernment. Yeah, definitely. So back to you about the movie inspiring you for this new line. How much pressure is it? Because we're not designers. All we have to do is dress one body, right? A body that we see every day. We know very well. But you're designing a line, like a complete line. Like, tell us that process and how much pressure is it?
Well, I feel like it's a lot of pressure because as a designer,
are you trying to like do better from last year? Are you trying to outdo yourself or impress people or what's
I
going
tried
on?
to stop impressing people and wanted to start impressing myself. So each collection, I try to do a new technique, something that I haven't done before in the prior seasons, and which is something I'm doing. I'm dabbling more into ready-to-wear, like your everyday garments, and I'm super nervous because, like you said, Kelly said, "Oh, her gowns are." I will only have one gown in this show, so a lot of them are ready-to-wear pieces, kind of like edgy and things like that. So I'm super nervous. It's like your baby, like you're prepping all of these pieces, and you want everybody to love them, so you're scared, you're nervous every time.
Wow.
Every time. Yeah,
wow, that's so exciting.
I'll be excited after the show.
So will Omar, who's over there, by the way. So I'm going to give my little take for fall 2018, since I've asked you both. My thing is more than any color or any texture or any material. For me, it's about fit. And we talked about earlier, what's really in is like the big blouson top with the leggings or a big sweater. And I can't seem to get myself there. I think like I said earlier, I think it's the European influence. Once you've been to Europe several times and you see people, how they dress there and how fashion is such an intricate part of who they are and their culture, I really embraced that. And when I came home, it was very difficult for me to buy anything that was larger than me. Like I wanted everything. Like I said, I must have spent a fortune that first year at the tailor because I wanted everything to fit and fit. And I think that has a lot to do with me being a fitness buff and being very health conscious, is that I think that women need to do more of this. I think women need to look in the mirror and embrace who you are right now. Don't try to starve yourself. Don't try to go do some cleanse, some weird colonic thing that's going to make you lose 100 pounds overnight. Like, don't do that. Be true to who you are right now and dress according to how you embrace who you are. Like, if you're curvy, girl, work those curves. Like, embrace those curves. If you're a big girl, big is pretty. If big is beautiful. Like, if you're a skinny mini, work the skinny mini. Like, just be who you are and get your clothes to fit you, your personality, your body type, who you are. Gone for me are the days of putting on the big moo and just running around the house. Like, I mean, I'm going to be 85 years old. It'll be plenty of time for me to be in that movement. It's not going to be right now. When I'm out trying to sell real estate, or I'm trying to, make some money, when I'm trying to do business, I need people to know that Toni Rodriguez walks the talk and talks the walk. I'm not out here trying to make you be like me. I want you to be who you are. Okay, so we got some more. Diana, hello Diana, how are you? Juan, Vanessa Hernandez is watching. You guys, if you have any comments for these two beautiful women, please. Hey Brandy, how are you? Please come in and let us know. Melissa, love watching amazing women, killing it in life and in business. Thank you. Kelly Hardwood says, Chasity, what is your collection called?
It's called Freedom.
Freedom, Kelly. Freedom. I love it. Because I did a post today on Instagram, the first time in 35 years I've ever actually danced. I freestyle dance. Like, I just dance because I'm getting ready to go teach in Mexico. And I put in my Instagram post, dance is freedom. It frees me. And I bet design is a lot like that for you too.
Oh,
like,
yes.
it's like you inspire people to follow their visual freedom.
I would hope so.
That's what I do with my choreography too. I love it. Thank you. Julia Marie says, hello, beauties. Hello, Julia. How are you? You guys let us know where you're at. Are you in Houston area? Are you in a different city? Tell us where you're at so we can address you and say hello to you. Jeff. Hey, Jeff, how are you? That's our friend, Jeff.
But I think aside from any trend that's happening this season, it's wear it with confidence.
That's a good one.
Confidence is what makes the outfit.
Yes.
Say that again, Sabi.
Wear it with confidence.
You got to have confidence. I mean, I don't care I know some beautiful bombshell, like mega model. And then the personality is so meek and so insecure. And it blows me away because, girl, if I look like that, I'd be running this town.
Really?
I'm sorry, but I would be running. I mean, seriously, some of the most beautiful women I know don't embrace their true beauty.
Right.
Confidence is beautiful.
Confidence is beautiful. Confidence is sexy in a man or in a woman.
Right.
Like, seriously, some of the sexiest men I know aren't all the most good-looking men. They're the most confident men. We talk about all the time. Oh, Randall Chestnut and Frank Chop are here going.
Yeah, we don't confident.
I love it. Okay, so without further ado, I want to introduce another person into the show, if you don't mind. Digna Caruso is going to be part of our new project coming in very soon. It'll be Digna, Sabi, and I. We're not telling you quite what it is, but you can come in here.
I was going to move over. I'm going to smoosh in.
Yeah, smoosh in. This is Hey
guys.
Digna Caruso. She's another, look at her, fierce and ferocious fashionista. And so just really quick, let our Bubble Talk viewers out there know what you think is trending and what's going to be hot and hitting for fall 2018.
All of the things that you guys said, snake is also really in, like Python and stuff like that. And it's like Python on Python, just like kind of like very monochromatic, but in the print.
We talked about that monochromatic earlier.
Yeah. And then another thing too that I'm seeing is the neon latex. Kim Kardashian has been killing it with that latex. sexy, very form-fitting, which is really funny because it's like we're going into fall and you don't normally see that.
No.
I think it's going to be short-lived, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
The neon, the bright
neon. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
We need to go shopping.
Well, that also translates into the 80s thing.
Exactly,
Neon was pretty
definitely,
big in the
definitely.
The 80s.
Yeah, so I definitely see that too. And obviously your usuals like the boots and the suedes and ties back into the yeah.
And
No,
so
what
tell me real quick, what inspires you? Like, do we hit it on the head about waking up every
Yes.
morning and just
I'm a chameleon. So it depends on who I'm meeting with, what I have on my schedule, regardless of whether I'm running errands.
because she's a realtor, by the way.
Yes, I'm a
Another
realtor,
fellow
guys.
realtor.
So where's the camera? That way.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, camera. Hi,
So
people.
regardless of whether I'm doing a walkthrough, whether I'm meeting with a new client, if I'm meeting with a new client and I'm doing a pitch, I'm definitely going to look to the nine,
Yes.
as opposed to if I'm just checking up on a house, making sure that the contractor is doing his job. I'm more than likely going to show up in Lululemon or any type of, athletic wear just
Right.
to make it convenient,
Right.
Still look cute.
I want
But
to say hi to Marilyn Flores. Hey, Marilyn. And Julia Marie says there's also the form-fitting laid-back look that Kylie Jenner
yes.
has right now.
And you know who does that really well? Sabi.
Do
She
I?
does that athletic look.
Yeah, she can wear the Adidas.
Yes, she
I am
does.
a big fan
Yes.
of Adidas.
So,
Adidas.
We'll let Sabi be the Adidas girl of the group. Yeah.
So I think that fashion is just so fun right now. Because you can pull from so many different aspects, and I think that what's going on with these designers right now is that they're traveling the world. They're like, we're just so free to be ourselves that it's like you get all these different little like pools of like what do you call it? Just like cultures, and little subcultures, and it's just so much fun.
Yeah, I'm going to be the crazy wearing the Adidas hat and the Louboutins.
And I'm
Because-
going to Vegas soon, so I might be wearing that latex. So.
And she better take me with her. I'll be really mad. And I'll wear the latex, but in black, all black, monochromatic for me. Okay, one more thing before we wrap up this show. This was a little snippet. We're not going to wrap up the show. Okay, we're not wrapping up the show. I want to say hello. Hey, Marilyn. Did we say hi to you already? Oh, Jeff said doing great. Thank you, Jeff. We want to bring on the creator of Runway Houston. Omar Marcos is the genius behind his biannual event. He's going to come on and give us some scoop, and I'm going to stand up and get over here to the side. Omar.
I'm going in the middle.
Yep, you're going to the middle of these two beautiful ladies.
You can squeeze.
Yeah, I'm going to scoot in with you.
Yes.
Okay. And this is Omar. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Bubble Talk.
Thanks
You
for
can
having
come
me.
in, Dig. Come in. We're sharing. Look at us. We little people.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your show, the premise of it, and it's next week, and give us the scoop.
So basically, it started off as a fashion themed party because I didn't do anything for my 30th birthday. So on my 31st birthday, I decided to have the big bash that I should have had on my 30th birthday. It ended up being a fashion themed party that metamorphosed in the process into a fashion show. Not thinking many people were going to show up, I decided to have the American Cancer Society show up and take money at the door, thinking we could raise a few $100. 50 people show up. Over 300 people showed up. Somebody pulled me to the side and said, "You need to do this all the time." So I did it again, and I did it again, and did it again. So here we are 7 years later, 10 shows in, flying designers in from all over the country, now the world, top talent from the city participating. And I just never would have imagined at any point that this is where we'd be sitting 7 years later on the cusp of, dethroning other productions in town and in
Yes.
Texas in
Yes.
general. So it speaks to Houston because I think we've wanted it for a long time. We've been sitting at 4th place, 5th place for a long time behind New York, behind LA, behind Chicago, Miami, and so on. And I think that we just want our voice to be heard. And this is a perfect platform for artists, designers, and just people in general just to come of all genres, demographics, just to join together and enjoy something that we all are passionate about. And that's creativity. It's not just fashion. It's art. It's the music. It's the vibe. It's expressing yourself and who you are. It's the college kid that is, broke and eating ramen noodles, but aspiring to be something great one day. And then we have our millionaires sitting front row that are already there, and everything in between. So it's just a culmination of everything. We stand for Houston, by Houston, and it absolutely is that. Houston created Runway Houston. I just pushed a snowball off the edge of the mountain. Yeah, and it kind of took off on its own. And we're thankful where we're at, and it's just amazing to see how far it's come and how far it could go.
Yes.
But it is next Thursday. We do have a pretty stellar lineup. We have this beautiful designer right here, Chasity SeReal. She spoke on her collection earlier. Funny story. I literally asked this amazing talent for years to be a part of Runway Houston before she would, I wouldn't say agree to do it. I guess the timing was perfect, but it worked out. We've had her a couple of times, and it's just been a knockout every time. So we have her for sure showing off an incredible concept.
I'm so excited. I can't even wait.
I don't even.
We are going to be there. Come
me and
out
her
so you
already
can see it.
discussed something that we're going to do prior to her show being presented on the runway, and it's something we've never done before, and it's definitely going to make a massive impact. We have David Julian, who is a very up-and-coming designer from Houston. We have Cesar Galindo flying in from New York. Now, Cesar is a Houston native, so he's a hometown guy. He's coming back to show off his latest collection, fresh off the rounds. So he's been making the Fashion Week circuits all over the world. So we're excited to see what he's got in store this time. And we have Celeste Bonin. She's a fitness supermodel, and also a WWE superstar.
Wow.
So she has a fitness collection that she told me any woman can wear. It's not just for working out. She said you can go grocery shopping in this. You can just sit on the couch and watch Netflix in this.
Go meet the contractors.
Go meet the contractors. She's bringing her fitness collection. We've never done fitness on the runway, but with it being such a big thing and then unfolding into so many different types of workouts, it's just the perfect time for us to present something like that. And we have the Art Institute of Houston also presenting their senior collection as a tandem. And then we have our special guest host, Anthony Williams, who, if that name sounds familiar, just won Project Runway All-Star Season 6. So he's actually going to be coming in, and he was excited to come to Houston to show something, but he's been commissioned to do wedding attire in Atlanta, which is where he's from.
Wow.
So he has no collection to show. He's been busy making bridal dresses for people in Atlanta. So he said, I want to be there in some capacity. I said, why don't you just be the guest host? So he'll be there for sure. And then we have a few more surprises still unfolding yet. So it'll be amazing. If you want more details, runwayhouston.com is your destination. Our Instagram also has unfolding information as it comes out. But we also created a special discount for all your viewers. So if you do go to the website, Runway Houston, and you do want to attend, you can type in Bubble Talk, all one word, Bubble Talk, and you will receive a 20% discount off any ticket. So for all you viewers out there, Bubble Talk is your discount code.
Thank you so much. Bubble Talk viewers, type in Bubble Talk and you will get a 20% discount. Come meet us. We will all be there, and you will see this beautiful designer debut her Black Panther inspired Freedom line that I'm just dying to see because I've heard so many amazing things about her. Yes, I mean, I'm just so excited about this. And again, as a creative artist, as a dancer, as a choreographer, as fellow realtors, I mean, Omar is an amazing realtor, but he's also an amazing facilitator. Thank you to his vision and to his creativity to provide a platform for artists like Chasity and others. I've known Cesar too since 1985. He's an amazing designer. So I am so excited to get to be a part of what is going to be a fantastic show next week. So please, we're going to put the link to runwayhouston.com in the description, as well as information on how you can reach out to Chasity, Digna, Sabi, and of course, Toni Rodriguez with Bubble Talk. Listen, I'd like to again thank my sponsors, First Primary Care and Planet Beach Kingwood. We need to keep seeing. Oh, my mom. I have to say hello to some people.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Mary Helen Martinez from Helotes, Texas. I want to say hi to Karen Gomez, fellow realtors out there. Dandy, Ruth, how are you? Ashley. Oh, I love a discount code. So she's coming to the show.
Bubble talk.
Bubble
All one
talk.
word.
You guys, bubble talk. Come in next Thursday.
Honestly, I've been watching Runway Houston because I just moved back 3 years, and this year I was just like, I cannot miss it. It just looks so amazing. I think that, after all of the years they've been perfecting it, and it's just going to be quite the production. I really don't. I think that if you love fashion, if you love small businesses, creativity, this is the show for you. You definitely do not want to miss it.
Yes, yes. So Omar, can I switch places with you?
let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
have my little closing remarks real quick.
Absolutely.
And I just want to say again, thank you to all of our viewers for watching week after week, for allowing us to have this incredible platform. My production crew is saying, keep it rolling because we have a lot of viewers. Okay, let's keep rolling then. Dandy, congratulations. Chasity, Aretha. Oh, is that your mom?
That's my mom.
Say hi to Mom.
Hi, Mom.
There she is. Here, you need to
You're
sit
so
with me.
lame, okay?
Sit over here. You need to sit right here. And then, Omar, you sit back, and then there you go.
Do
There.
you guys have any questions?
This is about her. Can we have some more?
What?
Oh, I know for a fact that you're going to be traveling. You're going on vacation.
Yes.
And so I'm going to make her do a lot of GoPro videos for our upcoming project, which we can't tell you about quite yet because we don't even. Yeah, but it's going to be these three right
Wait,
here.
where's she
It's gonna be
going?
great. Yes, tell us where you're going.
We are going to Cancun, Tulum, Playa, and Merida.
rico.
And
I need to see all your outfits.
Oh yes. That's what I told her. She better be
Metallic
fashion
bikinis.
blogging.
I better see you in a metallic bikini.
actually-
Metallic
actually,
bikini.
there is a neon bikini,
Oh.
80s inspired, and a fanny pack. There's a
Oh,
fanny
fanny
pack.
pack. That's so crazy how
It
they're
is
back in style
because
now.
I've been saying
Fanny
that for the
packs.
last 3 years.
Fanny packs are back in.
That's
It's
crazy.
the 80s.
For men and
Yes.
women
It's
too.
the whole 80s
Well,
thing.
I
The
got
whole
a
80s thing.
little like a
You know what?
athletic leisure.
I did have a fanny
I
pack.
think for the show, on the day of the show, you need to have like some real
Runway Houston
Supreme,
fanny pack.
like a Supreme fanny pack Gucci, a little,
Well, also
Okay, so I'm
something
gonna
that
make
was
a GoFundMe
trending
for that
is
Gucci
logos.
fanny
Yes,
pack.
yes. I want to see him show day with his Gucci fanny pack.
You know what though? I wouldn't mind a fanny pack this fabric right
That
here.
is
So
so
would
You
be-
know what, y'all? This is actually one of these cutouts from the show that did not make it to the collection because it wasn't cohesive. So I decided to wear it today.
It's
I'll take it.
beautiful.
I'll take
Thank
it.
you.
Digna wants to buy Chastity's
Yes.
outfit already.
I've been eyeballing it since I came in.
Yes, say hi.
You know what's funny about fanny packs
Congratulations.
is that I was reaching out to a designer, Kelly Dempsey from Project Runway, the
Mm-hmm.
color Kelly from the deli from Boston.
Yes, fanny packs.
And she
I call it.
was like, Omar, I've heard about the show and I would love to come down there, but I have nothing to bring to your runway except for fanny packs because I've just been selling so many
Bring it.
that I'm not designing
Yes.
anything
Bring
but
it.
fanny
I
packs.
feel like she brought the fanny packs.
Yes.
So I was
Yes.
like, okay. bring
Honestly,
fanny
we're
packs.
getting so many international people here in Houston, and it's like they just want to be on the go and
Right.
sightseeing and stuff like that, and just fanny packs.
Well, it used to be the crossbody.
Crossbody.
And then it used to be one shoulder. And
Yeah.
It was the man bag and the this and that. And I used to make fun of my mom because my mom never stopped using her fanny pack ever. Like she thinks she's a Kashada every single day, right? And I'm like, Mom, for real, the fanny pack is out. And she's like, no, Mija, actually, they're not out of stock. Because I saw somebody,
Yes.
like Kylie Jenner, somebody had a fanny pack.
Yes,
Thanks,
yes.
Kylie
Oh,
Jenner.
that's all it takes.
'Cause
Oh,
now
yeah,
my-
that's all it
now my
takes.
mom
That's
thinks
all
she's
it
the
takes.
You
coolest.
can ask all
She's
of
a
my
77
family
year old.
members. They make fun of me every time we go shopping together, and they're like, "Dig, just stop with the fanny pack." I was like,
Diana
I love
Escamilla
colors.
says, I love your dress, Sabi.
Oh, thank you so
Aw,
much. Thank you,
so cute.
Diana.
Brown is in. She's working
Mhm.
brown.
Brown is the new black, guys.
Yes.
I love it.
It honestly is. I love
Brown is the new.
earth tones, period. Like
Yeah.
your dress. I love that. I love
yeah.
that.
Yes. See this whole little fierceness going on right here. This is a whole lot of power right here. I'm just saying, Houston. Thank
Not
you.
including Omar.
Yeah, no, I feel.
No, Omar is part of the
The
power.
male
pack.
male
He's the-
power.
he's the
This is
power pack.
female power.
Can I say something? Because I have a little girl now, so she's 6 months old today.
Aw.
Congratulations.
And there's all this woman empowerment been going on, and the whole Me Too movement and stuff, and it's just terrible what's been going on and how women have been held back for so long. And as a guy, you see that and you're like, that shouldn't be the way. And now that I have a daughter, it's like, you definitely feel it. And you're like, no way. Like, I'm all about what's happening right now, the empowerment and the rising. And like, just today, the Captain Marvel trailer came out, and it's the first Marvel movie that's headlined by a female.
Yes.
It's the Wonder Woman version for Marvel.
Yes.
And I was watching, I was like, this is so great, because like my daughter's going to grow up with, these heroes and icons to look up to. And so I'm all about it. Like, as a guy, I love it because I want that for my daughter.
Right.
So
Right.
kudos to you ladies, to all the strong ladies
Thank
out there.
you.
I wholeheartedly, genuinely mean that. So you guys are the bomb, the man,
Thank you.
the woman.
Thank you. I again want to thank, I don't think enough credit is due for people who are facilitators who put these types of events together. Omar, I know the kind of work and time and hours and sacrifice that you make away from your beautiful daughter and your family. And I want to say thank you on behalf of the city, even though I feel like I'm not, probably worthy of that. But I want to say thank you, because I think that there's not enough creativity supported in the arts and in dance and in fashion and for the creatives. So for people like you to embrace it, my hat goes off to you, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
If I can piggyback off what you're saying, one thing I love about Omar and Runway Houston is that, I've said this before, he allows creatives, because we want to express ourselves. He allows us to do it on not only just a big platform, but like, it's not watered down or tainted. Like, there's so many shows where you have to share things, or each thing has to look alike. But when you're creative, you have a certain vision that you want to bring to life. And you tell Omar, and he gets just excited as you are. Like, I swear, I think he's more excited about my collection than I am.
But I love it because
yes.
he truly organically supports you.
Yes.
And really wants you to be successful.
Right. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, it's an incredible opportunity for you next week to see some fabulous Houston homegrown designers who are now gone off to different parts of the world, who are coming back to be a part of this great event, Runway Houston. Please check out the link. If you want to see any of us, we will be there. We'll be happy to greet you. We're approachable. Come talk to us. Come take pictures. We'd love to have you be a part of this incredible, incredible show. Is there any last minute notes that you girls want to say about
it?
Yeah, don't miss it. Yeah, don't miss it. I want to thank you, Digna,
Thank you for
Sabi, Chasity, Omar,
Thank you for having
Randall Chestnut, Frank Chappa. Thank you so much. Thank you to Kirby Collection for allowing us to have this show here. Thank you to my sponsors again. We appreciate everybody who watches Bubble Talk week after week. Stay tuned. Take care of you. Bye, you guys.